Here are the results of today's air conditioner haul. Ended up with 4 units in total, less than 100 hours. Pretty good price. I don't know what's up with the camera. It looks like the picture is from 1950. What gives? I gotta finish setting up the lighting in here. Anyways, I didn't take you guys with me because I had to go today during the week. This is kind of an unusual case where this is a record and upload on the same day. The listing was time sensitive, so I needed to go during this week. Usually I go on the weekends when I have more time, but I couldn't wait, or the conditioners couldn't wait. It became kind of an interesting pickup because it turns out that the guy was a collector that I bought these from, and he said that he was just needed to purge some of his stuff because he had too many. Younger than I was, so I'm not sure exactly how long he's been collecting, but interesting to meet another collector in person. He was about an hour away from here, but he does live in the same state. I don't know of any other collectors in the state. He didn't seem to recognize me, so perhaps he's not on the videos or the pictures or whatever. It's kind of weird because I always just felt like everybody that's into this kind of stuff is probably on the videos, but it's probably the opposite's true. I bet there's a lot of them that aren't on the videos. I first realized that when it comes to like the telephones, because you look on the stupid ripoff and you see these telephones selling for exorbitant prices, which really only a collector would pay, but yet there's no material about these phones almost anywhere besides my channel. So there's got to be a ton of phone collectors out there that just don't participate in the videos and so forth. So I guess the same is true with the air conditioners and probably everything else. But needless to say, he was glad to know that they were going to another collector's home. I left him my contact information. He said he would call if he decides to get rid of anything else. So we'll see what else develops, but take a look at the units here. At 3 different Carry Cool variants. This one is Hot Point branded, and these are all in really good condition. This one got a couple of nicks out of the top here. It's missing a chunk on the side. He said that he had loaned this to somebody and he was all upset because they didn't take good care of it, and I would have been mad too. That's kind of crummy, but despite that, it's still really quite good. This is in nice shape still. And a little bit of dirt there, but the finish on this is really quite nice. And the informations I think are behind here, yeah. It's a 5000. I don't know what the date on this. I believe this is an 80s model. I think these started in the 70s, but the controls are more simple. This is a 2-speed variant, so this is probably an 80s unit. Next we have a brother to the one that I have already. This is the General Electric branded unit. 2 speeds. And this one too is in really nice condition. And then the third one is currently outside because it appears to have an ant's nest in there. And it is a Kenmore branded unit. Kenmore Cool and Light. And again, really nice condition. Go ahead and take a quick peep at that outside here. So here it is. I was told these are stored indoors up until about a week ago, so I guess the ants got in the last week or so. You can see them crawling around in there. I think I'm going to turn this on for a little while. Exactly how is not going to be too easy, but I'll turn it on for a little while and see if the ants will get out of there. But it looks like it's in good shape. Everything seems to be clean. That's one of the nice things about buying stuff from collectors, is that the stuff is in good condition usually. Oh, there's the date, 1984. What a cool year. Made in USA. And then lastly, and perhaps most intriguing, is this Quazar thingy, which I've never seen before. It's really cool. So that's a pretty unique piece. That's about as unique as they come, I think. It'd be really interesting to get that one going and try that out. Definitely going to use that somewhere because I like looking out the windows, and of course the air conditioners always block up the windows. So that's the result of today's haul. It's super humid today still. I got this one going here in the garage, pulling plenty of moisture. When I go upstairs, I'm going to put the carrier and the feathers on for a little while. I don't know if I'll get to this year. I'm going to say probably not, just because of the way things are going lately. But I think if I have the time, I'm going to clean up these. Actually, I have 4. I'll clean up the 4 carry cools that I have. Well, using one in the computer room is going to be tough, but I'm going to say I'll use these to kind of finish out the year, because we're getting to the point now where it's usually just damp and not so much hot. Right now it's 69 degrees out. Don't need any cooling, just need a little bit of something to pull the moisture out. But a lot of times during the day it kind of dries out and I just want the windows open, so these would be perfect to take in and out of the window. That's kind of what they're made to do. But if not this year, then next year. You know, by next year I should be a lot less busy, I hope. But anyway, so there's that. 4 air conditioners for today. And like I said, I don't know if that guy watches videos or not, but if you do, this is where they ended up. From my hoard to yours, they found another good home, and I'm glad I've got them. So we'll have videos of all 4 of these to come. We'll test them out, do a cleaning service, although I don't think there'll be much to clean, but I always like to take stuff apart and give everything good visual inspection anyways. So that's it for now. 3 carry cools and 1 very unusual Quazar.